their shit in the tents and they don't see shit, right? Jesus Christ. Some people you just can't fucking help. Which I guess is the whole premise behind ArcAge. Just think about how insane that was. The fact that they have so many safety precautions to protect you, you really need to go out of your way to just fuck your own ass, you know? They have all these safeties in place to where you won't get robbed, but people still manage to get robbed. What the hell? Like, so long as you have someone on there, and then even when you get off the driver's seat, you have like a 1 minute, maybe 1.5 minute, 1.5 minute buffer period to where no one can grab your shit. But people are so negligent that regardless of all the fucking safeties in the world, people will just forget about that. And when you steal their shit, you know, they'll start, I hate to say crap, but they'll start like, you asshole, why you do this? You literally made me do this with your stupidity, okay? You forced my fucking hand, okay? I looked over, you weren't manning the boat, okay? And you were filling it full of trade goods. I feel like it's more so my duty now to just fucking rob you. Not even blind. I want you to watch and take part in me fucking robbing you, okay? You deserve this more than anyone, and everyone in the game, everyone in ArcAge is obligated. It's your fucking duty that if people don't take advantage of the safeties, the inherent safeties there are implemented in the game, because as safe as it was already, people thought that wasn't enough because they're stupid by nature. So they include more safeties and more safeties and more safeties, and you can't do this. Right? All these things, people still get robbed. They still get their shit stolen because they don't use all the things they have access to, all the safety precautions. And yet they still think the person robbing them is at fault. Hello? What? No. Fuck no. If you have access to all this shit and you don't use it appropriately, then quite honestly, you're asking to just get your cheeks spread, okay? Likes to be watched in the act. Well, it's a good reminder, okay? It's a good reminder. Shows people not to fuck around. And if they are willing to fuck around, I too am willing to fuck around, okay? If anything, I'm like, it's an education, an ArcAge. I'm very willing to teach people how to play. Yeah. They're like shitty hornbeam trees, weren't they? There's some shitty trees up on a hill. Bunch of motherfuckers roll up. I love ArcAge. Boy, do I. What's up, ITD? Hey, Hira. Hold up, I'm logging on. I'll never forget you and Wave both sat in 14-hour queues to play until you were level 10 and then quit forever. So honestly speaking,